Do you need coins on FC25 Ultimate Team? Then look no further than u7buy.com. They are the quickest and most reliable and safest coin website on the market. Big content creators use it, and they also have over 40,000 positive reviews. And if you use my code KING8 at checkout, you'll get yourself an extra 8% off your order. You can also buy specific players to add to your Ultimate Team straight from u7buy. And if it's your first time buying, you also get a newcomers bonus. Link down below. If you're wanting to make millions of coins every single month on FC25, then look no further than my premium trading Discord. We post daily investments, flips, snarping filters, mass bidding filters, trading guides, literally everything you possibly need on this game to make coins, we post every day. So if that does sound interesting to you, I'm going to tell you how to join it right now. Right guys, so this is how you join the premium. There are two different ways. Just go into the description on the video you're watching right now, and then you can join for free every single month if you have Amazon Prime, and just follow these steps here. So basically just go over to my Twitch, press obviously subscribe there, and then as you see here, get a monthly free sub with Prime Gaming. Sign up to that, subscribe, and then complete step 3 on Discord. And then once you've done that, you're in the Discord. Simple as that. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can't join for free, unfortunately. But if you press this link here, which will take you to this page, you can join either 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Obviously, the more months you join, the cheaper it is. But it is also cheaper than Twitch. So yeah, if you're going to join and you don't have Amazon, join through this. But there we go. That is going to leave that there though. Get yourself in the Discord and enjoy today's video. Right boys, in today's video, I'm showing you what investments you should be looking to make basically over the next day or two. And then obviously a filter to pretty much that you can be using right now to make some pretty good coins. So we're going to start by going over to Footbin now. And pretty much the investments we're going to be looking at are going to be mainly fodder. And as we obviously know, fodder over the last, like, I don't know, 2 months has literally all been minimum price. But now they've basically changed the prices of these cards. So 86s, 7s, 8s, pretty much their minimum price is now 750 coins, which sounds, you know, mental, but obviously it now means these cards selling, you know, they actually do sell, which is obviously good, because I'm pretty sure 87s sat at 5.2k. Yeah, I mean, look at this. They sat at 5.2k since April. We're now in June. April, May, June. I mean, and like before that, you know what I mean? So they've pretty much been minimum price for, you know, pretty much 2 months. And now they finally are. You know, they're down quite a lot in price, don't get me wrong, but at least they actually sell, and that means we can actually trade with them now, because you couldn't trade with these because they just never went up, and obviously they never went below 5k. But yeah, the investments we're going to look at, I mean, 83s, 84s and 85s, you just want to leave because they're just minimum. There is kind of no point, you know, in doing this. And the ones you want to be looking at are going to be pretty much 86 and above. And one of the main reasons is because of these SBCs they brought out, wherever they are. Here we go. These SBCs here. So pretty much, obviously, I know 85s have got them, but they're terrible. The 86, 87, 88 and 89, these are the reasons why these will stay up in price, because they're available. People literally buy 86s and 87s to put them in, and you know, that's one of the only reasons why they're actually still up in price. But as we know, tomorrow is Division Rival Awards, which means all of these players are going to go down a hell of a lot, and 86s are currently about 1.2 thousand coins. And I'm not going to lie, tomorrow there is no way in hell they don't go to 750. And all you want to be doing is picking these up on bid. Remember, on bid, don't be sniping them. Literally bid on them for 700 coins, sorry, not 750, 700. Because firstly, they're going to go down in price. And you're pretty much going to pick every single one of them up. So buy as many as you can, because they're minimum price. They can't go any lower. The only place they're going to go is up in price, and if they're needed for an SBC, they'll rise pretty nicely. Obviously, we got 87s. They are currently about 2.5 to 3k. And obviously they have the potential to do this, go to 10,000 coins. So And obviously at the minute, the lowest they've been is about 2,000, sorry. And I do see them going lower. Like I say, with the rival rewards, I can see them generally going like 1.5k-ish. And if they do go anywhere near that price, generally pick them up because, you know, people are going to need them for these, you know, these, what the SBC is called, exchanges. People are going to need them for exchanges. And if they're 1.5, it's very, very good value. So they're only going to go up. So yeah, if you can get them for around about that price, it doesn't really matter who you pick up, you know, as long as you pick up 87s, I guess. But yeah, they are what you want to be looking at, about 1.5k, and then obviously 88s. They are currently about 6.5k on average. And obviously, you know, the same thing kind of happened here. But they do actually rise a little bit more when they are needed. And I mean, they were literally 10.5k on Friday. That probably was due to some of the exchanges and then obviously other SBCs. But the lowest they've been over the last, pretty much the last like 3 months, is 6,000 coins, and that is exactly what they are right now. So if they bring out rival rewards and they go down in price a lot, pick these bad boys up because they are going to drop a lot, and you know, just get them. It doesn't really matter what price, as long as you pick them up, you're going to make some pretty good coins, and keep them in your club, or keep them, you know, just keep them until they, you know, we get an SBC or something that's 88 rated or anything like that. Obviously we're getting Shapeshifters again next week, so obviously, you know, we're going to get the same kind of SBCs, and try and get them anything below like 5.5. And if you can get them at that price, then pick them up. If obviously if they're lower, get them. I'm basically trying to predict the prices, but you know, you never know with division rivals. Sometimes they drop 2,000 coins a card. Sometimes they drop 500. So you know what I mean. It depends if everyone's actually playing rivals or not, because I'm not. And if you're watching this, you're probably not. So yeah, 89s. Obviously, the thing is with 89s is that all of them are about 9,000 coins, and then you've got the 2 Norwegians. For some reason, they are, you know, 5k. And every other 89 is literally 9k, and then like I say, these 2 are literally 5k a pop. And I'm pretty sure, she was actually really she was actually really low, about 3.9. So if you can try and get her anywhere around about that price, because like I say, she was 3.9 and now she's 5k. And like I say, the what do you call it, exchanges are a big part of these players actually being up in price, because they're going to buy these players, and they're going to eventually probably go to these kind of prices, you know, with people doing the exchanges. The better players we get in the promos, the more exchanges people will send, because they want to pack them, and the 89 exchanges are good as well. So yeah, try and pick these up for anything probably 4k or below. Odegaard obviously is a little bit more expensive. I don't really know why, but you know, if you can get in for about 5k, then I would go for it, or anywhere under 5k, and like I say, anywhere under 4k for Hegerberg. And then the 9k ones I would leave, because I don't really see him going much higher. The 91s, I mean, you can, like I say, you can get them, but I'd probably stick to these kind of ratings because they're just a little bit easier to trade with. I mean, 90s, what are they, 6.5? We look at the graph, like I said, they can actually fly up in price, but they're currently, yeah, they're pretty much at their all-time low. So if they go even lower, then, you know, you try and get in, but try and get them probably under, under 6k, mate. I mean, the thing is, the 90 rateds normally drop a lot more. So maybe try and get them for like 5.5, 5k if they go to that price. If they do, get them. And it doesn't really matter who you get, you know. Obviously, Kane and De Bruyne are the only ones, or the 2 lowest. But yeah, that is going to be probably the investments. 91s, there is, you know, there's just a lot of 91s in there. I mean, look, I know these are 14k, but you know what I mean. People are going to buy these instead of buying these for 10k. You know, it's an extra 4k. You get the exact same rating and you get a team in a season. So yeah, they are going to be the investment. So boys, I'll quickly show you a filter that you can be doing, which is going to be a Shapeshifter one. And it is obviously Shapeshifters. Position, go to Cam. Playstyle doesn't matter. Chemstyle doesn't matter. Nation doesn't matter. League, go to the Arkema PL, which is obviously the women's like French league. and then go and find the cheapest buy now on the market. And you have 2 players in this. One of them obviously is Mary Earps, as you can see, and then you go a little bit more expensive. You should also have Reynard as well, and I don't know if her price is at 41.25. I have a feeling she doesn't go lower than 41.25, which is gonna be annoying. No, she doesn't. Brilliant. Yeah, so you basically have 1 player in this filter. Or you've got Diani as well, to be fair. I forgot about her, but yeah, hopefully Reynard's price does get changed a little bit, but yeah, at the minute you're mainly looking to pick up Mary Earp, sorry, not Herps. She does not have herpes. But yeah, 35k, you lose 1,750 coins. So if we go down 2.5k, which would be 32.5, you're pretty much making 750 a card, which is pretty decent. So let's see if we can get a few of these. And like I say, if you pick up a what's it called? What's her name? Diani. Make sure you check her price, because you know what I mean. You don't want to be losing out on profit, especially if you get a snarl like that. You know what I mean. Take that money and run, because you know what I mean. It's good profit, but yeah, can we get one of these? Like I say, if you're going to do this, you want to be doing it during lightning rounds, or not lightning rounds, but promo packs. Pretty much anything really after 6, and obviously tomorrow with Rivals, they're going to be even more expensive. So yeah, make sure you obviously do it during then. Let's have a quick look at the bids. Obviously, they're not really popping up much at the minute. But yeah, the bids, I mean, like I say, the 2 players you're going to bid on are going to be Diani and Mary Earps, because obviously Reynard is too expensive. But yeah, obviously, like I say, the bidding, it's not terrible. And you got to think, when there's not many on the market, the bidding's normally a lot easier to pick them up. So yeah, give it a go. If it works, it works. Hopefully it does. But yeah, if you did enjoy, boys, or find any of these investments helpful, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you want to get yourself in the premium, you can obviously join for free. Just go into the description of the video, press the Discord link, obviously join the Discord, and go to the how to join section, and then pretty much follow the steps. If there's 2 steps for Amazon Prime, you can join for free, or press the link and obviously join that way. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.